What's poppin', Chop Squad? It's your boy Slate D Biggs for AnimeMCS. Here today to do my live read reaction analysis, if you will, of Kingdom Chapter 636, Root of Resupply. Now, is this going to be the chapter that gives us the answer that is very much so long awaited? What did Osen ask of Shohei-kun before they left on this campaign? How is he going to resupply the troops with food? That's what everyone is anticipating that the answer is going to be. And hey, this might be the chapter. I'm loving the progression that we're getting. The climax of this arc is mwah. But hey, let's look at this logically. They took the city. Yes. The Zhao troops could just turn around and trap them in the city, which is Riboku's plan. But without any further ado, let's get into this chapter. So page 1, we have a bunch of beat up soldiers making their way. They are marching, they're falling on the ground. Bihei. Oh man. Oh, whoa. Dude, so it wouldn't be crazy for a series like this. I mean, it's not even crazy during war at all. Not everyone has to die in a blaze of glory. You could just starve to death on a march. That could be Bihei. But it's not going to be, because we know Bihei is basically Kami-sama. Ensan says, just a bit more. We're almost there. It's just up ahead. Everyone looks very discouraged. But somebody that's up front spotted something. And it is Gyo. The banners of their homeland flutter above the invisible city. Perfect proof of a victory they fought so hard for. Denrimi's army is already going in. We're finally at Gyo. Their excitement and their relief might be a little misplaced. I'm sure they're going to find that out in a couple pages. So it looks like Shin made his way over to his troops. Bihei burst into a run and hugged Shin. Good job making it here. You guys finally made it. Alright, everyone is excited. For now. We got a bridge full of people. It looks like most of the talk is just about like who passed along the way and about how big Gyo is. So you ended up eating all the rest of the horses, huh? Says Shin. I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. They've been with us since the Kakubi unit days, but it can't be helped. It must have been hard for you too. Damn, they are losing people. I wonder how many people fell along the way. Couldn't have been too small of a number. It wasn't only the Hishin unit. Everyone else did the same thing. And even then, it didn't do much for the 40,000 mouths we had to feed. General Denrimi did give us some provisions once, but it was only a tiny amount. No food, no water. We've been barely clinging on until we made it here. And there's a lot of good men that didn't make it. The ones who got wounded before can't actually heal on an empty stomach. Shin says, I see. What about Kyokai? Yeah, that's important. She's sleeping in that building Ryusen carried her the whole way. I see. That's our boy. Carry the best girl. Say, Shin, the water you've given us is great, but can't you give us a bit more food? Everyone feels like they've got a bottomless pit in their stomach. Dude. That tiny serving you gave us was gone in like one bite. A city this big has got to be hiding loads of food, right? And this is where they have to break the news. Yeah, about that. We ain't got jack shit! How? Okay, and now we go to the commanders, the generals. They are trying to concoct a plan because they know they're screwed. Osen doesn't, and maybe Conky doesn't too. They probably already know. Liberating items of value is our specialty, so finding the noble stores was not a challenging feat. However, even those held less foodstuffs than we had expected. Ooh. It appears even the central hidden stores of grain were opened to feed the rabble. Truly, the good Earl Choki was a man of the people. What a dumbass. And now we've got the rest of the army from Shukai Plains pouring into the city, en masse as well. There really will be nothing to put on our plates soon. And so the double-edged nature of the Locust plan shows itself. That would explain why Riboku held off on attacking the men midway. Who the hell are you? Oh! Is he trying to hit on her? Oh boy. He's trying to set up a threesome. Days. With this many people, we don't even have enough for a single meal. Ooh. If we feed only the upper echelon, then perhaps two? That would be rude. 2 days is also likely to be how long the soldiers will be able to endure their hunger. Past that, they'll be hard-pressed to even stand, much less fight. Should Riboku attack us, then even Gyo's walls will not be enough. So we have until then to figure out a way to obtain supplies from the outside. And naturally, Riboku has no intention of allowing that to happen. Nope. Because he is sitting there with his little board out, looking at Gyo. He's eyeing it. He was still confident. I mean, like, he is getting knocked around a lot. People are hating on Riboku. But, you know, our boy's trying his best out here. It seems the whole of Osen's army has entered Gyo. Sir, report from the west. The Toudi army has arrived and strengthened the encirclement at Ryoyo. Now the Yotanwa army will be forced to stay behind the city walls, cutting off any supply routes between them and Gyo. Ooh, that's nasty. They are deep into enemy territory. Not a surprise. Good. So General Toudi has come down from the north, has he? The Ryoyo-Gyo line was already nearly severed. Now for sure, they will... Riboku-sama! Riboku-sama! The only hope of survival that Gyo holds now is for them to receive supplies from their homeland of Chin. In other words, they must once again cross Retsubi. Ooh. Alright, now we're going back to Chin. I bring news, a message by bird, that Gyo has fallen, and that Osen and Konki armies have now entered the city. I say again, the Osen and Konki armies have now taken Gyo in Chin's name. Dude, everyone looks surprised. They didn't rely on their boys? Shobun-kun, Chancellor, they did it. They actually did it. Yes, congratulations, Shobun-kun. Good job. Good job. You did it. It is too early to celebrate, says Ace, because he knows. He's not a dingleberry. Gyo may fly our banners for now, but Retsubi, the entrance to Inner Xiao, still lies firmly within Xiao's hands. Gyo and Ryoyo stand completely isolated. Not only that, so long as they remain in enemy territory, they are sure to risk starvation. Yep, it is as your majesty says. While the details of Gyo's fall are still unclear to us, it is highly probable that the armies of Zhou will have put Gyo's food stores to the torch. In the worst possible scenario, the Osen and Konki armies could be in the midst of starvation right now. Then we should send them supplies at once? That won't be needed. Sensei. That is, Shohei-kun, the chief of military affairs, has already cast the die in that regard. Tell us! Oh, yes! Tell us! Where do you think that army is now? I believe they should be arriving at Retsubi in the near future. That's a lot of supplies. That is a supply line, I must say. Resupply army! Commander Kyoku. Kyoku-sama. Retsubi. Coming up. Retsubi coming up. Supply teams, hold your positions here. Combat forces, assume offensive positions. Commence our attack on Retsubi. So they're planning to take the city. It's an even match, too. It's 10,000 to 10,000. And then they have to get over the walls. They're coming out of the city to face us. Cocky bastards. They've gathered a fair few soldiers. They must be confident. There's 10,000 right there and even more still inside. Sir, the men are in position. Shall we make the first move? No, we wait. Let us see what their opening hand is. Going by our reports, the foe should be the guardian of Kanton himself, General Kocho. Kocho has some cool looking beads on his face. He's got one of them fantastic hats, kind of like Gyaoun's and those other dudes with the weird snake things. Shall we begin, Kocho-sama? They're just sitting there. Not yet. The first move will be made by him. Who him? SSJ? Or S... I don't remember what the abbreviation of his name is. The white-haired dude. Because he did... I mean, I don't know. Is he surrounding Ryoyo with the other Zhao armies? Or is he over here at Retsubi? We're under attack. They're aiming for us, the supply teams. Well, no shit. How did they just show up at our side? Sir, urgent report. Towards the rear. Our supply teams have been hit by a surprise attack. Damn it, we have to stop them. They had soldiers lying in ambush on our side. It's not a bad idea. I mean, you know. Fire arrows going into the supplies. That plan is going up in smoke. That can't be Osen's plan, though. That's too base. Too based. Burn it all. Let not a single grain reach Gyo intact. It is SSJ. Shun Suiju. His hair kind of looks like because the rest of him is so detailed, his hair looks like they drew the outline for it and just forgot to fill it in. That's how white this boy's hair is. I don't know. Maybe he's a grown man. I don't know. This is getting intense. SSJ made it, destroyed the supply line. But I know that that's not Osen's only plan. It's a distraction. It's all a distraction. You know what? Before I get further in the chapter, maybe they asked to send a message to that country that they're already allied with, or state. Was it Yan? Or Chi? I can't remember. But maybe they sent a message over there, because they do have people attacking from that side to distract some of the Zhao army. I don't know, maybe they're sneaking supplies through that way. They could have sent a message and had it going. Let's see, though. Oh, they're cutting open the supplies. Yeah, why burn them all? You can take some of them. Empty containers. It was all a ruse. Man, those lips are worthy of Oki. Wow. So all we got was that the containers that are supposed to be the supply line are all empty, and Zhao is focusing a pretty decent sized effort towards stopping that. So there's a distraction. It's coming from somewhere else. I predict that it's from their allied country, or I don't know. I was really hoping we were going to get the answer to that question in this chapter. We didn't, and that's fine because the plot is still progressing pretty nicely. Basically, we got real deep into why the Osen army, the Konki army, are in some deep shit. Yotanwa is being held into the city unless they make for some fantastic attack with our boy Heki at the lead. That's the only way they could escape, I think. Heki's gonna have to come save the day like he always does. He's got to go out of his way and pick up after these fools, Osen and Konki. It is really sad to see Heki's potential and his performance constantly being bogged down by terribly written characters. Please, Hara, if you know anything about Kingdom fans, you know that the true protagonist is Heki. Just start giving us full Heki arcs. I can't stand to have the greatness of Heki only every couple arcs. All jokes aside, that was an awesome chapter. I greatly enjoyed reading it. I hope you guys loved the video. As always, Kingdom fans unite. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for checking out the channel and subscribing to it. I love talking about Kingdom with like-minded Kingdom lovers. And I am hype for Season 3. I cannot wait. It's coming so soon. I'll see you guys for chapter 637. Peace out.